I placed my order and waited and waited and waited. I never thought this day would arrive, but here we are 3 months down the line from the announcement date of the R5. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Before I open this up, I just want to say one thing. I was super nervous when this arrived because I opened the box and this is what it said on the top. R. I honestly thought they sent me a Canon EOS R body and I was like, this can't be true. Then of course I flipped it around and you can see the sides have R5 written all over them. So let's find out what's inside of it, I guess. All right. Of course, you have your regular packaging, paper, manual, the size of, this is like the size of my owner's manual for my car. That's huge. That's reassuring. Okay, so nice blue packaging with the brand new LPE6NH battery. One battery comes inside of the box, along with the brand new charger. And what looks like a cable, a USB-C to USB-C wire, it looks like. There's a big packaging on the top. This pretty thick plastic cover here. You have your brand new EOS R5 camera strap. This is what the video is all about. Here we are. Just wrapped in a very weird packaging. Honestly, not super excited about that. But as long as the right body is inside, that's all that matters. There we go. Just rip that off. Okay. Oh wow, okay. So first impression off the bat, this is like the perfect grip size for my hand. The weight of it's really nice. Even though it's a mirrorless camera, it's not super light and it's not super heavy. It's not like a 1DX. That's a huge thing about brand new cameras. The grip and how it feels in your hand is super important. You have your on and off switch right on the top here. You have a square display at the top. You have your mode select, circular, rotating button here. You have the record button up here instead of back here. What's interesting, I noticed there's a little bar right here. I could be wrong, but this might be a sensor for when you place your eye next to the viewfinder for the LCD display here to turn off, because it is a mirrorless camera after all. This is on most of the time, so maybe that's to also conserve battery life, since it is pretty heavy on battery. Ooh, I like that. When you push the screen back in, you get that little reassuring click when it's in there. Very small detail, but details are important. The joystick here is every photographer's dream. Everyone's been waiting for this joystick. It makes it much easier to change your autofocus points and move things around instead of having a touch bar that they had on previous models. As you can see, the front of this camera body is absolutely enormous with the RF mount. It's much larger than the EF mount. And one thing to note is when you are switching lenses, or when you do take this body cap cover off, you do see the mechanical shutter there is actually closed to prevent any dust from entering or any debris to hit the sensor. So that's a little bit of extra protection there. Let's see. Then you have your inputs here. You have your, let's open this up. This is weather sealed inputs here. You have a small HDMI. You have a USB-C. You have an external flash port. You have a microphone port and a headphone jack there as well. The display itself is actually very large. It looks very large right there. I'll just show it closely to you guys. And I don't know if it's sapphire crystal like the display that I have on the camera that is recording this on the T3i, but it does look pretty solid, and it does swivel to help you out with any of those awkward angles that you're taking pictures at or shooting video at. Definitely a huge help. I'm actually using that right now for recording this video. Let's check out the card slots quickly. So that's a very solid, I like that. Very nice. Here we have our 2 card slots. You have your SD card slot, and then you have your CF Express card slot. The thing that's kind of lacking here is when you shoot video at 8K RAW or 4K 120 frames per second, the video only go onto the CF Express card, while everything else that doesn't require as much of a data feed will go into the SD card. So the thing that sucks about that is your 8K RAW video, your 4K 120 frames per second video, that could get lost if your CF Express card dies. So there's no backup there. That is a very big con of this camera. A lot of people have bashed Canon for that, as well as the heating of this camera. So obviously everyone wants to know how much you can record with this camera. You know, how hot is it going to get? Is it going to burst into flames? I will be doing all the testing with that. I will get back to you guys with a review on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed unboxing the R5 as much as I did. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content like this. This is a beautiful camera, and I can't wait to get out there and really push it to its limit and see what it can offer. Until next time, God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.